Well, welcome back to the gym here for a little pregame for getting ready for the boys contest. Sacred Heart Knights number 4 in Class 2A visiting the Lions here in the new gymnasium at Minneapolis High School, February 3rd, 2017. And we're so excited for these facilities. Seating capacity is around 1,250. Most of them are over on the home side. Good share of them over here. But this is just a dream come true.
It is. And, you know, special thanks to all the people that voted for this, all the taxpayers that are helping pay for this. This is something that is a big part of a community, and I am proud of our community for stepping it up, and in our school district and the voters in our school district to vote this in. This is such a dream come true. Truly blessed, and I just want to say thank you once again.
Well said, Scott, well said. 56 seasons in the old gym that opened in 61-62. Didn't quite complete 56 seasons, but it's been a while since that 1961-62 team opened that, and the Lions are doing so again tonight here in 2017. Quite the feel here in this gym, and you know, people say, well, you never could fill the 680-seat gymnasium, so how are you going to fill this one?
Well, you know,
I hope we could do that.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. And you've got your naysayers. You've got your people that are complaining about things already. But I just want to say that come out, check it out. A gym is more than just a place to come watch a basketball game. A gym, in my opinion, builds a community, builds a school district, and I'm proud of this. I was part of the bond issue that went out and promoted this, and I'm just extremely excited for it. So,
as Coach Darrow mentioned to me, he said this is first new gym in the league, and gosh knows how long. You know, and I got to think back. Well, Beloit maybe, Southeast of Saline. Those would be the those would be the newest ones. Other than this one now in 2017. So we definitely have a bright spot in the league as far as gymnasiums are concerned. Of course, Beloit just remodeled theirs a little bit in the last few years. Russell has remodeled theirs, and those are fine facilities. We were in deep need of this one, not only for games, but for practice spaces for all the teams.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Just a little information, as I mentioned, 56 games, 56 years in the old gym, 14 head coaches. Minneapolis had 266 wins, 205 losses. This is the 4th gym overall. The 1939-40 gym at the grade school went 22 seasons. The Lions were 122 and 78 in that. And the very opening gym opened in February 1916. Went 24 seasons, 14 coaches. They had 115 wins, 79 losses. The old sunken gym that's now below the library and the outdoor volleyball court.
I wondered about that.
Yeah. When they were putting in that court, I heard somebody say that they did run across a little indentation of where that sunken gym went.
Wow. That's pretty wild.
Okay, back to this game tonight. This is the 100th game in the series between these two squads, dating back to 1925. Sacred Heart leads at 74-25 here, 32-15 at MHS. Sacred Heart's won the last 3 in a row, including an astounding 83-24 win on December 16th. 59 points, the largest point deficit by a Minneapolis boys team in school history. The last Minneapolis win occurred here on the old floor, February 6, 2015. A stunner over the 4th-ranked Knights in 2A, 53-48. They were 4th ranked. They're 4th ranked now. Yeah. Scoring for the Knights, they are 13-1 overall, 7-0 in the league. They are averaging 67 points, giving up an average of 49. Minneapolis is 4-9 overall, 1-5 in the league, giving up 56 points, averaging 45 points. We do have a mighty tough hill to climb tonight in this game.
Hunter Allison getting a start tonight.
Well, good. Look at the retro cheerleading outfits
Yep.
over there, Scott.
Pretty exciting is the Minneapolis Lions getting ready to take on the Sacred Heart Knights. Very, very talented Sacred Heart Knight team, and they are quick, they're fast, they like to shoot, and it'll be a challenge.
They won a very close game at Southeast Saline by 3 or 4 points last Tuesday.
Yep. So, for Sacred Heart, number 4, Quinn Reardon. For Minneapolis. Number 3, Lane Sanders, senior for Minneapolis. For the Sacred Heart Knights. A sophomore, number 5. And I don't have that one. Number 5 is Trace Lanier from Minneapolis. Number 10, a sophomore, Hunter Allison.
Probably his first varsity start.
For Grant Herrenbrook, a junior starting out for Minneapolis. And number 12, a junior also, Trent Brubaker. A senior, number 15, Stratton Brown. For Minneapolis, a senior, number 25, Chase McKinney. And for the Sacred Heart Knights, a junior, number 33, Caleb Jordan. And for Minneapolis, number 30, a sophomore, Cade McCulloch. You know, interesting, I'll just tell you this. It's interesting because one of the starters for the Sacred Heart Knights played 2 quarters of the JV game.
Oh, really? Well, you can go do 6 tonight.
You can do 6 a night.
Yeah.
You just don't normally see a starter getting to do that. So,
yeah.
Interesting. So.
Well, how do you like this new scoreboard over here? Half
like
sponsored by American Family Insurance.
I love it, man. Pretty darn exciting. Man.
Yeah.
So.
Citizen State Bank, the other sponsor of that wonderful scoreboard, gives not only the points and fouls, but of the teams, but points and fouls of the players on the court.
Yeah, pretty darn exciting. Very similar to the scoreboard at Hoisington.
Yeah, you just don't see that in our arenas of basketball very often.
No, you don't. So, very nice to see. They did it right on this one. Very proud of them. And to come in under budget.
Yes.
Was something else that very proud of.
And even gave us a nice video stand, broadcasting stand to work with.
Yeah, tremendous. So Minneapolis and Sacred Heart getting ready to do battle here. Minneapolis in their home white, Sacred Heart in blue. Where you get the tip. Tip is up, and it will go in the hands of Trent Brubaker. Minneapolis wins the tip. Brubaker with the ball, kicks it over on the outside to McCulloch. McCulloch will work it up. Gets it over to Lane Sanders. Lane Sanders on the right-hand side drives. Pulls it back down, looks to the inside, has nothing, goes back out to McCulloch. McCulloch looks to Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison with the basketball, goes over on the outside to Brubaker. Brubaker, high screen set, pulls it back down, gets it to Lane Sanders. Lane in the paint, up, and it's travel. Turnover, Minneapolis.
Had the cut to the basket. Little resistance.
Jordan with the basketball, back out to Brown. Back to the top it goes to Lanier. Lanier back to Jordan. Jordan back to Brown. Drives in, kicks it back out to Herrenbrook. Shot is up and no good. And rebounded by Trent Brubaker. Brubaker with the basketball. He has numbers one-on-one. Goes inside to Lane Sanders, and he'll get fouled. Nice job by Minneapolis to push the tempo, to push it up. Foul will be on number 12, Grant Herrenbrook. Sanders with the basketball. Free throw up and it's good. Sorry about that, Dale.
The Lions take the lead.
The first point in
That's
the new
right.
gym.
The girls did the same for their game. Now the boys do.
Second free throw's up, misses that one. Rebounded by Sacred Heart. Gets it back out to Jordan. Jordan looks down low, has nothing. Swing pass back over the top to Reardon, back to Brown. Three-point shot is up and good. 3-1, Minneapolis with trailing. Ball goes to, and we turn it over, so.
Must have palmed the ball or something there.
Must have, so. Jordan with the basketball. Jordan back to Brown. Brown on the top. Gets it back to Jordan. Three-point shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Lane Sanders. Lane Sanders has numbers. He pulls it back down. Brubaker in the paint. Up, and it's no good. Ooh.
Stuck ball. Possession arrow to the Knights.
Ball goes into Brown, back out to Reardon, back to Brown at the wing. Reardon with the basketball. Back down low to Reardon. Three-point shot by Brown, up, and it's no good, but rebounded by Reardon.
5-1 Knights. And we throw it away.
Good hustle by Jordan with the steal. Three-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by McCulloch. McCulloch with the basketball. Takes it back down to Brubaker. Brubaker will bring it down.
And we throw it away, trying to get it to Allison.
Turnover. Coming in will be
Thomas and Sherbert.
As Sanders and Allison come out. Trayvon Thomas and Isaiah Sherbert check in. Jordan with the basketball. Gets it back out. Oh, nice front there. Couldn't get it. Reardon with the basketball. Shot is up, and it's no good. Oh, backside rebound and a put in by Herrenbrook makes it a 7-1 ball game. Trayvon Thomas with the basketball. Back out to Brubaker. Brubaker back to top. It goes to McCulloch. McCulloch picks up his dribble. Gets it back out to Brubaker. Brubaker on the right-hand side. Guarded by Jordan. They look down low to McCulloch. McCulloch in the paint. No good, and it's going to be saved by Herrenbrook. Back it goes. Jordan with the basketball on the left-hand side. Back to Brown, top, back to Jordan, off the mark, and another rebound by Sacred Heart. They have really out-rebounded us right now. Jordan, another shot, three is up and good.
And the Knights, we got the first points. The Knights have outscored us 10-0 in a little run here in the first quarter, leading Minneapolis 10-1. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to.
Thought I'd paused it.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. McCulloch with the basketball. Gets it back to Brubaker.
Push off.
Push off by McKinney. Jace McKinney with his first foul, first team foul. And big collision down in the paint. No call. Goes back out to the top. It goes to Brown. Brown with the basketball. Looks down low. Back to Jordan. Jordan's going to drive and shoot off the mark, rebounded by McKinney. McKinney gets it back out to Brubaker. Brubaker will bring it down to set it up, back to McKinney. McKinney on the outside, it goes to McCulloch, back to Sherbert, and a turnover. Another turnover, goes back the other direction, and up and good is Lanier. And another near turnover. Checking in will be Lane Sanders and Hunter Allison for Sacred Heart, number 22 and number 10. I will get you their names here in a minute.
McCulloch and McKinney sit down for the Lions.
I'll let you talk for a minute.
Nelson into Sherbert. It's off his foot, out of bounds to the Knights. Low pass, bounced off the floor into his foot. The Knights 42 will inbound under their basket. Gets the ball back, stolen away by Sanders, knocked away, gonna picked up by Allison here. Bound to Thomas. Shots no good. Rebounds with the Knights. Inside 42 with the bucket.
Zach Gaskell with the bucket. Sherbert with the basketball.
This shot is blocked. Rebounded by Reardon. 14-1 Knights. Make it 16. 16-0 run for the Knights here after the Lions opened up with 1 point.
Oh, you're kidding me. Wow. Lane Sanders had a lot of contact down there. It goes out of bounds, and they call a charge on Lane. That is so interesting.
A weak call, I would say. 3:07 to go in the first, 16-1. Knights.
Jordan with the basketball, back to the outside it goes. Jordan drives in, and foul by Hunter Allison, I believe. Nope, number 25. McKinney.
He'll get number 2
Yep.
in the first quarter. First one was a silly foul with the push-off.
Jordan makes the first free throw. 17-1, big run right here by Sacred Heart Knights. Second shot is up, and he makes them both. Hunter Allison.
Might have been a travel there, I don't know.
Bit, so. Brubaker with the basketball. Sacred Heart playing really tight defense. The man. Brubaker with the basketball on the right-hand side, back to Sanders for 3, no good. We've got to go for the rebound. Back the other direction it goes. Down low, stolen away, nice job by Minneapolis to get the steal. Lane Sanders steps in the passing lane. Sanders back the other direction, back to McKinney. McKinney.
Wild shot. Rebounded by the Knights.
Shot is up on the outside. No good, over the back. Thank you very much. Number 42 whistled, Gaskell whistled with the foul.
McCulloch in, replacing Brubaker.
McCulloch. Lane Sanders, Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison drives in. Lane Sanders. Right. Isaiah Sherbert in the lane.
Nice little pass by
Nice
Allison
pass.
to Sherbert.
Gets the first field goal, stops the 17-1 run. Nice job by. Good hustle by McKinney down low. Reardon with the shot, up and good. As the inbounds pass easily shot. Sacred Heart has so many different weapons that can shoot the ball at any given time.
They had buku players score in that first game.
Sanders with the outside, gets it into Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison back to McCulloch. McCulloch will drive. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Reardon. Reardon back up, it goes to Brown. Brown down low, great pass, up and finished by Skidmore.
22-3, Knights.
Lane Sanders gets it into Hunter Allison. Down low to Trayvon Thomas as he gets his first points of the night in the paint. Skidmore back to Reardon, back to Jordan for three, up no good, and rebounded by Reardon in the paint. Shot is up and it's good as he gets the big rebound and the putback.
24-5, 35 seconds to go in the first quarter.
McCulloch with the basketball. Gets it over to Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison back to Isaiah. Down low to Trayvon Thomas. There's a foul in the paint. Up and good. Nice job
Count it.
by Isaiah. By Trayvon Thomas. Gets the bucket and he'll go to the line. And the foul is on. I didn't see who the foul was on, Dale. On number 33, and that is Caleb Jordan. 24-7. Free throws up, and it's no good.
Reardon gets the rebound for the Knights.
Skidmore with the basketball, gets it backward to Brown, back to Jordan. Jordan gets it back out to Reardon. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison back to McCulloch. McCulloch to bring it down. Tipped out of bounds off Jordan and will stay with Minneapolis. Hunter Allison inbounds. Oh. Good save by Brubaker. Brubaker brings it down. Gets it to. Oh, yes, count it. No! Oh, close. Nice drive. Minneapolis tried to get the shot off. They did get it off, but it was just right at the end. At the end of the first quarter, it's Minneapolis 7, 24, Sacred Heart. We'll be back here in a minute. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Oshman. It's the Minneapolis Lions trail at the end of the one, 24-7. Derek Friel checks in the ball game. And Caden McCulloch crosses over the timeline. Works it down. Nice pass down low. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas. Can't get the bucket to fall, but great battling down low. Trayvon working really hard. Jordan with the basketball. Back on it goes to the outside, and I don't have that number either. Stolen away by Minneapolis, Trayvon Thomas. I'll let you talk for a minute.
All right, McCulloch brings it across the timeline. Sets up the offense. Dribbles to the left side. Looking into Thomas. Kicks it back out front to Allison. Brubaker now at the top of the key. Man-to-man defense for the Knights. Brubaker drives to the right, pulls up. Kicks it down low to Thomas. He goes in, shoots. It's no good, but he's fouled. So he'll go to the line for two.
Foul is called on number 33, Caleb Jordan. That'll be his second personal foul. Checking in the ball game is.
Was before the shot, apparently. McKinney comes in for Thomas.
Chase McKinney. McCulloch to inbounds. Gets back out to Brubaker. Brubaker on the right-hand side. They try to trap him in the corner. Gets it back out to McCulloch. McCulloch on the outside. Picked up by Jordan. A lot of shoving going on there. And gets the lay-in.
Finger roll by McCulloch.
McCulloch gets the little lay-in in the lane. Minneapolis scores. Jordan with the basketball. Back on the outside it goes to the hands of Brohl. Brohl back to the top to Jordan. Three-point shot is up and good as Caleb Jordan gets the bucket. Another three by Jordan. Very good ball player, and what's really scary is he has a younger brother that's an 8th grader.
Yes, that's just as good.
Yeah. Hunter Allison back to Derek Friel in the paint to McCulloch. or excuse me, to
Brubaker in for 2.
Gets the bucket. Nice job by Minneapolis. Brubaker gets it back to Reardon. Shot is up, and it's good. Back the other direction. Reardon with the bucket. Brubaker back to Friel, back to McCulloch. McCulloch down low to Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison on the left-hand side. Backs his man in. Has it tipped away, picks it back up. Back to Friel. Friel rolls around the right-hand side. Gets it back to the top of the key to McCulloch to set it up. McCulloch will drive. Shot in the lane, no good. And it's out of bounds off of Sacred Heart, Minneapolis basketball. Cooper Berry checking in the ball game as he checks in for Hunter Allison.
McCulloch inbounds over here to Friel on the deep right, down into Berry. Around jumper, good.
Is that Cooper?
Yep.
And a nice job by Cooper Berry as he gets the bucket.
Come the Knights. Three-pointer is good by 15.
Brown. Stratton Brown with the 3.
And we throw it away. Number 5 puts it up for 2.
Lanier gets the bucket. 34-13. Timeout called by Minneapolis. We'll take a break.
5:20 remaining in the half. Be right back. Dale Leachcott, Oshman, Eagle Communications, Channel 20.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, Kansas. The new gym. We get ready to go.
34-13, the score, 5:20 remaining in the half. The Knights with the lead.
Brubaker with the basketball. Gets it across to McCulloch. McCulloch in the lane, up and no good. Rebounded by
Reardon for the Knights.
Gets it back up here to the top to Lanier. Lanier back to the top. Swings over to Brown for 3. Another open 3, no good. Rebounded by Reardon. Shot is up and good.
He is deadly with that 10-footer.
His 10th point of the night, 36-13. McCulloch.
McCulloch for 3, no good. Knight, McKinney with the rebound up and in.
Nice job by McKinney with a great rebound, and he puts it back in. We need our bigs to start scoring. 36-15. Nice job by McKinney. Jace McKinney did a great job of sealing off the baseline. He takes that charge. Great job by McKinney.
Foul on number 12.
Herrenbrook with his second personal foul. A new set of 5 comes in for Sacred Heart.
5th team foul on the Knights, 3 for the Lions. McKinney and McCulloch sit down. Thomas in the game.
Trayvon Thomas over here on the right-hand side to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Lane Sanders. Lane Sanders looks into Brubaker. Brubaker in the paint, up, and it's no good. And rebounded by Brohl. Back the other direction it goes. Sacred Heart into the hands of number 32 is Palin. Palin back over here it goes. Down low, I'm gonna get your names and Skidmore. Back to down low it goes. Great pass, great ball movement. Shot is up, 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Lane Sanders.
No foul? Come on. Gee whiz.
No call, back the other direction it goes. Friel back to Sanders. Sanders down low it goes, up and off the glass and good by Trayvon Thomas.
36-17.
Thomas's 6th point of the night, back it goes. They work it around, back to the top it goes into the hands of Gaskell. Gaskell down low. 3-point shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Trayvon Thomas.
He'll be fouled.
And he should be fouled. Foul is on number 24, and that is Brohl, his first personal.
6th team foul, so the Lions will be in the 1-on-1 if we get any more fouls here in the second quarter.
36-17. McCulloch back to Thomas. Trayvon with the basketball. Back it goes. Into Lane Sanders in the middle. Down low to McCulloch in the paint. Up and it's good. Nice job by McCulloch. gets the little floater to fall in the lane. Had to wait for it, but gets it to fall. 39-16, down by 17, but we're trying to claw our way back into this. Top of the key it goes for Sacred Heart. Back it goes in the paint. Swing pass on the right-hand side. They pull it back. And it's picked up by Lane Sanders. Lane, oh, don't dribble. Yeah, Lane, you can't get up. So,
I was looking for somebody to give it to.
so Derek Friel getting ready to check back in as he comes in for Hunter Allison.
36-19 the score, 2:44 remaining in the half.
Jordan down low to Reardon. Reardon in the paint. Shot is up and good.
Man, he hasn't missed it inside 10 foot, I don't think.
Brubaker. Back to McCulloch. Back to Sanders. Crosses the timeline. Sanders on the left-hand side. Pulls it back out to Brubaker. Brubaker works around to McCulloch. McCulloch over here on the right. Pulls it down. McCulloch pulls it back out. Gets it down low to Trayvon Thomas. Up and good. Great pass. Great finish by Thomas. McCulloch with another great pass. Thomas finishes. Ball on the outside by Jordan. Off the mark. No good. Lane Sanders. Great hustle by Lane, but it's off of him. It'll stay with Sacred Heart. Cooper Berry checks in for Minneapolis. So he checks in for Lane Sanders. Ball goes to the top of the key. He gets it back on the outside. It's down low. Reardon's shot is no good. Finally missed, but he had to be fouled to do so. Good hustle by Minneapolis. Hunter Allison getting ready to check back in.
Reardon to the line for two. Fifth team foul.
Who had that foul? Cooper Berry?
31.
Yeah. Reardon good from the free throw line.
Well, it should have been the fifth. I thought there was four up there previously, but apparently not. He says four now. This new scoreboard takes two scoreboard operators.
Second one is up and good. Oh, one for both sides?
Well, one for the stats and one for the time and the score, the team scores. Stepped out of bounds, did McCulloch. One person does the individual player stats up there.
Okay.
And the other does the team scores and time.
Jordan down low to Reardon. Reardon, great pass. Tipped out of bounds off of Minneapolis. It'll stay with Sacred Heart. 40-21, 150 left to go here in the first half. Great pass in. Reardon with the basketball, back out to Jordan. Jordan walked with it, yeah, good call.
Reardon with 12 points, leading the Knights here in the first half.
Hunter Allison gets the ball, goes all the way down.
Blocked by Jordan. Could have been easily called a foul, I thought.
Yeah, I thought so too. No call. Hunter comes out. Trayvon Thomas comes in. Gets at the top of the key to Friel. Friel. Brubaker. Back to McCulloch. 1:38 left to go. McCulloch drives, pulls it back down. Gets it back to Brubaker. Brubaker rolls back to McCulloch. McCulloch on the left-hand side. And he stepped out of bounds.
Stepped back.
Again.
Stepped on the line.
Darn it. Hunter Allison and Lane Sanders checking in. As he checks in for Cooper Berry and Derek Free. 40-21. Reardon back on the outside. It goes down low. Another bucket down low by Reardon.
Makes 14 for him.
Lane Sanders breaks it. Nice job by Lane. Pulls it back out. Gets it to Trayvon Thomas. And it'll be tipped out of bounds.
Touched by Brown. 15.
Cole Elmore checks in for the Knights. Skidmore also getting ready to check back in for Sacred Heart. Sanders to inbounds. Sanders inbounds is once again gets it in to Trayvon Thomas. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Sacred Heart. Back it goes on the outside as they work the ball around. Lanier with the basketball. Back to Jordan. Jordan on the left-hand side. Back to Lanier to the top. Swing pass back where it goes to Skidmore in the paint. Up, and it's no good. And rebounded by Sacred Heart. Great job, Lane Sanders, to steal the ball in the lane with a great read. Goes back to Hunter Allison. Hunter in the paint. Up, no good. Great hustle behind the lines, but it comes back empty-handed back the other direction.
Knocked out of bounds by Sanders on the drive to the basket.
42-21. Cooper Berry getting ready to check back in. What? Cooper Berry checks back in for
Thomas. Mr. Automatic. Reardon turns around for two. 18 points.
18 points in the first half. Man.
He likes our rims.
Yeah. 14 seconds left. McCulloch with the basketball. He crosses Reardon over. Goes in the paint.
Thought Cooper Berry was going to be a little further to the left. Throws it behind him. Out of bounds to the Knights. 9 seconds left.
Jordan with the basketball. Back it goes to the outside. Skidmore back to Jordan. Jordan takes the shot. No good. And that's going to end the first half.
44-21 in favor of the Knights. The 23-point lead here. They started out with a 17-0 run after the Lions scored one initial point to open the game. Minneapolis has been a lot better since then. We'll catch a little dance show here and do some wrap up
My stats.
of stats.
I'm willing to help you. Okay, yeah. It's hard to do it by yourself.
Yeah, it is, but I wish we could get some pounds off.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're getting.
Welcome, as you've just gotten to watch the cheer clinic, as a young lady Lion cheerleaders did a great job out there at the cheer clinic. Run through some scoring for both squads here for the Sacred Heart Knights. Quinn Reardon leads all scoring tonight with 18 points. Caleb Jordan has 8. Stratton Brown has 6. Grant Herrenbrook has 2. Trace Lanier has 4. Charlie Skidmore has 2. And Cole Elmore has 2 as well. They were 4 from the free throw line with Sacred Heart. They had 5 turnovers for the Minneapolis Lions. Cooper Berry has 2. Isaiah Sherbert has 2. Chase McKinney 2. Trent Brubaker 2. Lane Sanders 1. Trayvon Thomas with 8. 1 for 3 from the free throw line and 9 total turnovers.
How many? Just want to think back to the game in December. I think we've settled down and are playing a better game than we did there.
Oh, I think so too.
First quarter in Salina, it was 27-10 at the quarter. 24-7 here, so kind of similar. At the half, it was 52-14 and 44-21. So a little better defense maybe, and a little bit of offensive output. The Lions playing with a little bit better head of steam, play better overall basketball pizzazz here.
Yeah.
In the first half here than they did in December in Salina.
Well, and the first time we met, Jordan was the one that had 21 points, and Reardon only had 6. So it's a little bit different tonight. We had nobody in double figures that night, and hopefully that will not be the case tonight. We've done pretty good lately of getting at least 2 of our guys in double figures, if not 3. We need that. We've got to have 3 in double figures. We've got to have the offensive output.
Overall, the Lions are a much better basketball team than they were in December. Russell played an outstanding game the other night against whoever it was. I was surprised that they got beat by as few points as they did. Minneapolis went out there at Russell last Friday and ended up with a 16-point win. So overall, we're playing much better team ball, better heads up, and see if we can get some defense continuum here and have the Lions play a good game in the second half. 34 seconds remaining. Getting a lot of people that were here watching the mini cheerleaders walking on home.
Yeah. Disappointing. So.
Yeah. Well, if it was a tight game, then some of them might stay around.
44-21 is the score at the half, as Minneapolis will come out with the same starting lineup that they did to start the ball game. So Jace McKinney set most of the second quarter with 2 fouls. Hopefully we'll see how he does here. So
Knights will inbound the ball to start out.
Excuse me. Reardon back out to Jordan. Jordan will drive. Kicks it back out to Brown. Quick 3, short. Oh, good rebound by number 5, which is Lanier with a nice little reverse putback. McKinney. Download Lane Sanders. Lane back out to Brubaker. Brubaker will get it back to the top to McCulloch. McCulloch with the basketball. Gets it back out to Brubaker. Brubaker on the left-hand side, back to Hunter Allison, back to Lane Sanders. They work the ball around.
Walked.
And we travel with it.
Hopped. He took a little hop.
Ball in the hands of Brown. He'll roll the top of the key. quick shot from the free throw line, up, no good. Rebounded by Brubaker. Brubaker will bring it down, gets it back to McCulloch. McCulloch gets it back to Lane Sanders. Sanders with the basketball. Gets it down low, and he's going to
Pushing foul. Number 12.
Thank you. I didn't see who that was, and the foul is on Herrenbrook, his third. So Herrenbrook's third personal foul. McCulloch gets it to Brubaker for three. No good. Rebounded by McCulloch. McCulloch in the paint. Rebounded by Caden, and he still can't get it to fall. Gets it back to Brown. Brown will bring it down the other direction. Minneapolis had 3 opportunities on that possession. Couldn't get it to fall. Jordan drives in. And nice little play by Caleb Jordan. He uses the glass nicely. McCulloch drives, kicks it down to Lane Sanders off the glass. Good. Nice job by Lane Sanders. Great pass by McCulloch. Gets it back the other direction, goes to Brown. Brown in the lane, Reardon, up and good.
Mr. Automatic.
He's having a big night tonight. 22 points, or 20 points, excuse me. Lane Sanders, and there's the foul by Lanier. 50-23. Checking in is
Thomas from McKinney.
Thomas. Oh, come on, guys. Easy little turnover, and unfortunately a bucket the other direction by Lanier.
And they throw it away again. Loose ball picked up by McCulloch. Possession arrow to the Lions. What I don't understand is when you're up by 29, why you need to press. But
it's Sacred Heart. Hunter Allison back to Trayvon Thomas.
Foul.
Thank you very much. I would hope so. Reardon with the foul. Trayvon at the line. Shot is up, front rims it, no good. Second shot is up, and it's off the mark as well. Misses them both. Brown with the basketball, gets it down low to Reardon. Shot is up, man. Dang. Wow.
you'd think he was 6'6" or 7 down there.
And he's playing like it. Ball goes into Trayvon Thomas. Trayvon breaks the press. And a turnover back the other direction. And stolen away by Trayvon Thomas.
Thank you for being unselfish and sharing the ball.
We turn the ball over, or they turn the ball over back to Minneapolis. Brubaker. Back to McCulloch. McCulloch with the basketball. Lane Sanders in the lane. Hard foul.
15 with the foul.
And that is on Stratton Brown, his first. And Sacred Heart will platoon 4 new kids in, or 5 new kids in. Excuse me. Lane Sanders at the line. 2-shot foul. Up and good. (54-24). 4:41 left to go here in the third quarter. Shot is up and misses it. And nice job by Trayvon.
No foul?
Oh
Come
my
on.
gosh.
Good grief.
Wowzer. That is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. It will stay, it will go back to Sacred Heart if it's tipped out of bounds. Sacred Heart with the basketball. Ball comes down the other direction in the hands of Palin. Palin back over it goes as they work the ball around. They will swing pass all the way over here to the left-hand side to Brule. Brule back to Skidmore. Back to Palin. Palin down low. And another no call.
Good
and picked
grief.
up. And no call down there. It's turned over off of Sacred Heart. It'll be Minneapolis basketball, but
Minneapolis takes a 30-second timeout. 4:15 to go in the third. We trail by 30, 54-24. Don't need the lights to be turned out.
welcome back to Minneapolis, as we had a little bit of a light fiasco right there. So
Good.
nice thing is that these are the new LED lights, and
Oh yeah, in the old gym it'd take 30 minutes.
yeah,
for the
it
lights
takes
to come
30
back
minutes
on.
to come back on, but not with the LEDs. So nice job. Brubaker with the basketball. Brubaker crosses the timeline.
We'll have to put
Pulls
a
it
guard on that light switch.
Get around. Gets darn it. And the turnover.
Allison going to come in for
Trayvon Thomas. Ball goes on the outside. They look down low. Shot up and no good. Rebounded by Hunter Allison. Hunter gets it back to Brubaker. Brubaker gets it up to Derek Friel. Derek down low to McKinney. Nice pass by Friel. Great finish by McKinney. As a great pass by the freshman to the senior as they get it to fall. 54-26. Ball goes to the top of the key, rolls back around the left-hand side for Brule. Back to the top to Skidmore. Skidmore will drive. Gets it in, blocked by McKinney. Couldn't hold on to the ball. Nice job by McKinney as he takes his second charge of the night. And Elmore lowers his shoulder and puts McKinney on the ground. Nice job by McKinney. McCulloch with the basketball. McCulloch crosses the timeline. And that's going to be a foul on number 32, Palin.
How can that be? We don't
15
foul.
foul. Friel inbounds. Gets a McKinney. McKinney. Turnaround shot, no good. Gets it back the other direction. And they go down low. Pass back to the outside. Shot is up and good by Sacred Heart number 42, Gaskell, his first points of the night. Brubaker will bring it down. Crosses the timeline. He's picked up tightly there. Gets it back in to McCulloch. McCulloch on the outside. Back to Brubaker. Brubaker in the corner. Pulls it back out to Friel. Friel will look to set it up. Friel rolls the right-hand side, drives.
Travel, yep.
And checking in is Isaiah Sherbert as well as Trayvon Thomas. Ball goes on the outside. It goes to Palin. Palin back to the top and works it around. Palin for three. Shot is up, no good. And how in the world did we let them get in and get that rebound, Dale? 24 with the rebound, and that is Brule.
And he's fouled on the putback.
Brule with the back, we'll go to the free throw line. Foul is on Thomas, his first personal. First free throw, no good. 56-26, 2:23 left in the third. Second shot is up, he misses them both. Thomas with the rebound. It's finally kind of a mistake for Sacred Heart. Trayvon Thomas and
Tried to dribble through the trees and lost control there.
ball comes back the other direction. Oh, good hustle by Friel. Nice job by McKinney as he takes his third charge of the night. Great job by Jace McKinney as he takes another charge. Nice job on that one. Second foul on Elmore, and that's the second time he has taken out McKinney. McKinney does a great job of stepping in and taking that charge. Derek Friel to inbounds for Minneapolis. Brubaker checks back in. Or excuse me.
Tried to launch the ball down court to Thomas, and he got knocked back in Friel's face.
Gets it into McCulloch. McCulloch gets it back. Trayvon Thomas gets back to Isaiah Sherbert. Sherbert back to Thomas. Thomas. Oh, they get some different guys in. Is Sacred Heart as number 50 checks in for the first time. And
I thought that was out on 24, but apparently Friel touched it.
Del Rio. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by McKinney. McKinney back the other direction. It goes to McCulloch. McCulloch will bring it down. McCulloch gets it backward to Isaiah Sherbert. Sherbert looks down low and not a good lob pass. It comes back the other direction after the turnover. Great job by Isaiah Thomas to get this hustle back. Sherbert and McKinney comes out. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by McCulloch. McCulloch will come back to the direction. McCulloch to Sanders. Sanders, had Hunter Allison open. No good. Good hustle there, but turns it over back the other direction. Sacred Heart, they working around.
Allison steals it away. Picked up by Friel.
Nearly stolen back the other direction. Minneapolis with the basketball, Lane Sanders. McCulloch, 43 seconds left. Hunter Allison, right-hand side. And it goes off the glass and good by Trayvon Thomas as he gets into double figures. 31 seconds left. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Del Rio, misses it. Back it goes into the hands of McCulloch. McCulloch back, 56-28. Minneapolis will drive. Gets it in paint, he's in trouble. Gets it back out, and he travels with it. Another turnover by the line.
Tell you what, you dribble into that paint, you better be ready to do something with the ball. Either shoot it or pass it on. Don't stop. Get caught.
Sacred Heart with the basketball. They'll drive all the way in, pulls it back out. Skidmore takes the three, no good. Rebounded by McCulloch. And that's going to end the quarter.
28-point advantage for the Knights here, 56-28 after 3 quarters of play.
Well, we held them to only 12 points. The problem is we only scored 7. So
yeah, and I'd say at least the last 4 minutes of the third quarter, their starters have been on the bench.
Yeah.
Maybe a little longer. We'll be back.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Oshman is very privileged that I get to call the game with you tonight, Dale. I really thought Mike would be here, and I thought I would not get the call.
Battling for some sickness. So.
Jordan with the basketball, kicks it back out to Lanier. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Brubaker. Brubaker will come down with it, gets back to Lane Sanders. Lane, no foul on that one either. Oh my goodness, Dale. Rode him all the way down and held his arm. Still no call. Stay with Minneapolis. Brubaker to inbounds. Yeah, we turn it over just like that. And of course we foul. Yeah, and of course. Lane Sanders, great hustle getting back there. Brown will be at the line to shoot 2. Makes the first one. Well, it will be a running clock.
Once they hit 30 points.
Yep. So in the fourth quarter. And it's up and it's
No
no
good.
No
Frio
good.
with
So-
the rebound.
So it's not going to be there running yet. So McCulloch will bring it down. Guarded by Jordan. Gets it back to Brubaker. Brubaker gets it back to McCulloch. McCulloch back to Brubaker. 30-second timeout call by Minneapolis. So.
Oh, they changed it to full. 57-28 Sacred Heart, 7:15 to go in the fourth. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Minneapolis. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman. 57-28, Sacred Heart with the lead. Brubaker with the basketball. 7:14 left to go in the fourth quarter. Brubaker crosses the timeline. Gets it back to Lane Sanders. Lane Sanders gets it into, and there's a
Brown with quick
turnover.
hands.
And that's going to turn it over back the other direction. McCulloch into McKinney, off the glass, can't get it to fall. Dang it. Back it goes the other direction. Lane Sanders. Reardon shot up, no good.
missed.
And Brown, back it goes to Jordan for 3, and it's good.
Now it's 30 points. Now the clock will run. 6:30 remaining. Won't see it off unless there's a timeout.
60-28. Another turnover by the Lions. Back it goes. Jordan up and good.
Timeout, Minneapolis. We're saying let the clock run during the timeout. You can choose to do that. I don't understand what that signal meant. Maybe they were just confirming it would be a running clock. 62-28. 6:08 remaining.
Ball into the hands of McCulloch. McCulloch will bring it down. McCulloch to Isaiah Sherbert. Sherbert pulls it back. Into McKinney, off the glass and good. Nice pass. Great finish by McKinney. Back the other direction it goes. And the bucket is good by Skidmore as he goes high and he gets fouled by Thomas.
Allison in for Thomas. Thomas is second, team's third. The Knights have 7 fouls. So if we ever get to the free throw line, it'll be a 1-and-1 at least.
Skidmore at the line for the and 1. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Brubaker. Brubaker back to McCulloch. McCulloch back to Hunter Allison. Hunter crosses the timeline. Gets it back to Brubaker. Back to McCulloch. McCulloch pulls it back. Gets it back to Hunter Allison. Hunter to Sherbert. Sherbert with the basketball. See, works his way around back to Brubaker. Brubaker will drive. Kicks it back to Hunter Allison. Hunter back to Sherbert. Sherbert back to McCulloch. McCulloch looks for the high screen, has nothing, pulls it back to set this one up. Gives it back to Brubaker. Brubaker, Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison to Sherbert. Sherbert back to McCulloch. Down low to McKinney. McKinney turns around, off the glass and good. Nice job by Jason McKinney. Great shot.
64-32.
Ball goes. Great job, Isaiah Sherbert with a great hustle. Can't get it, but Minneapolis keeps fighting for it, and somehow, some way, Sacred Heart continues to come down with as Palin keeps battling, and he gets the ball.
And the foul on the putback.
First foul on Brubaker.
Fourth team foul. 32's first shot, no good.
No good. Derek Friel and Cooper Berry check in. 3:31 left to go. This little kid getting ready to come in, Tate Herrenbrook, is quite the shooter.
I remember he sunk a few in the game's lineup, I think.
Yeah, and what's frustrating is he played 4 quarters of JV, 1 quarter of C, and now he's playing a quarter of varsity. I shouldn't complain. My son did the same thing once, so. Oh well, I want to complain.
McCulloch shot, no good.
Back the other direction it goes. 65-32. And the Sacred Heart comes away with the shot, no good. Rebound by McCulloch. McCulloch will pull it down. Caden gets it across to Friel. Back it goes into the hands of Cooper Berry. Tipped out of bounds. Derek Pichel and
Contreras.
Felipe Contreras check in, as well as number 2 and number 1 for Sacred Heart. I'll get you their names here in a minute.
2:05 remaining, clock running.
Cooper Turpin and Andrew Cavender.
Pichel for 3, or Friel for 3, no good.
Ball goes back on down low to Brohl. Brohl back to the top it goes. Cavender back to Herrenbrook. Herrenbrook back over to Brohl for 3. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Sherbert. And we turn it back over the other direction.
He never quite got control.
Shot in lane, no good. Rebounded by Cooper Berry. Back it goes to the outside into the hands of Friel. Down low to Felipe. No good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be off of Minneapolis. It'll go back to Sacred Heart. And Brohl drives in, pulls it back down, gets it back out. 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by
Knights out of bounds.
Turnover back to Minneapolis. Just under a minute left.
Clock running. Down to 55 seconds.
Pichel with the basketball. Pichel crosses the timeline, gets it to Cooper Berry. Cooper Berry back to Felipe Contreras. Contreras back to Pichel. Pichel to Sherbert. Sherbert will drive in, kicks it up and can't get it, and he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Might get some points off rebounds here as time expires, or free throws as time expires. He'll have 2. He's down to 20 seconds.
First shot is up and it's no good. As that's going to end the ball game. Gets the second one to fall though. Nice job by Isaiah. 4 seconds left, and that's going to be your ball game. So 65-33 is your final. Much better job tonight. I know it's still a loss, but much better job against this 4th-ranked team in Class 2A, Sacred Heart Knights.
No 59-point blowout. It was 32-point win for the Knights. A no 59-point blowout as we had back in December. So a little better defense for the Lions, a little more better offensive output. Both ways. So we'll be back with a little wrap-up shortly.
Welcome back to Minneapolis as the Minneapolis Lions come up short tonight against a very talented Sacred Heart team. We got one victory tonight with the ladies. Good hustle by the boys, even though we come up short. The boys did fight hard and hustled. Just Much better performance tonight, but just a very talented Sacred Heart team. Scoring-wise for Sacred Heart Knights, Blake Palin with 1, Cole Elmore with 2, Zach Gaskell with 2, Charlie Skidmore with 4, Grant Herrenbrook with 2, 7 points by Stratton Brown, 8 points by Trace Lanier, 15 points by Caleb Jordan, and 22 points by senior Quinn Reardon. They were 2 for 7 in the second half, 6 for 11 for the ball game, 6 turnovers in the second half. For the Minneapolis Lions, scoring-wise, Cooper Berry with 2, Isaiah Sherbert with 3, Caden McCulloch with 4, Trent Brubaker with 2, Lane Sanders with 4, Chase McKinney with 8, and Trayvon Thomas with 10. 2 for 6 from the free throw line in the second half, 3 for 9 for the ball game, 9 turnovers for the Lions. Scoring-wise, quarters, Sacred Heart 24 in the first quarter to 7. They outscored us 20-14 in the second quarter, made the halftime score 44-21. They outscored us in the third quarter 12-7 to make the score 56-28, and they outscored us 9-5 in the fourth quarter to make your final 65-33.
Well, I don't think anybody probably expected us to come in and steal a win here in the boys' game, but pretty good, an improved game for the guys.
Much.
They are a better team than they were in December. Next week, the Ellsworth Bearcats come Tuesday, Southeast Saline Friday. 2 tough games for the guys for sure, possibly winnable games for the girls. They're continuing to see if they can continue to improve both squads and get some wins here next week as we continue on in league play. Well, with that, I think we'll sign off unless you have anything else to say.
Nope, I'm done.
We appreciate you as always listening and watching and having us in your homes. Good night, everybody. Dale Leach and Scott Oshman for Eagle Communications Channel 20.